What's up YouTube, Jordan here. I'm back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for y'all. And today is against my good buddy Nick. I know he's a subscriber of mine. I'm not exactly sure of his username, but if I do get it, it will be in the underbar for sure, with the video. So, I start out with my shiny Dragolge, guys. Obviously I'm not going to use Latios after you guys beasted on me for using that thing, which was still a little tad ridiculous, but I mean, it's whatever. I understand. So out comes my Dragolge. I'm using Draco Meteor, not doing anything to it. Already got hit up by his Draco Meteor, and now I'm getting hit by Psychic, and I'm getting knocked out already. Yeah, my Dragolge is not too good, but it's shiny and beautiful, so I put it on my team anyway. And then out comes my shiny Politoed. I'm gonna try to make up for the horrible efforts of my Dragolge. I get hit with a U-turn, and see you later to that Noivern. And out comes Nick's shiny Raichu named Eliza. It's a little cutie Raichu over there. I try to hit it with an Ice Beam that was gonna hit the Noivern, but instead I end up hitting Raichu, and I recover a little bit with leftovers. Now I'm probably gonna get knocked out, I feel like, by Raichu, so I decided to get that out of there and bring in the shiny Garchomp. And luckily I did. Charge Beam doesn't do anything at all to Garchomp, which is sweet. Nick, my suggestion to you is, I always retreat on that every time. And I do use a lot of ground type Pokemon, so yeah, you might want to just be aware of that for our next battle, man. And then I evolve to Mega Shiny Garchomp, use the Earthquake, and out goes Raichu. Other than that, I think Nick played a great game and did really, really good. Now I get hit with another Draco Meteor, and out goes my Garchomp, just like that. So that sucks. Bye, Garchomp. Enjoy the afterlife. No, this isn't the manga. You're not dead. You're just knocked out. And then out comes my Tyranitar, and the sand. I love the sand, man. Oh man, how much I love it. It's so great that my favorite Pokemon is so damn awesome for Wi-Fi battling and competitive battling. It's really a nice bonus as a Pokemon fan. So another U-turn occurs, and out comes a Meganium named Shane, which is just kind of funny. It just really is. And I hit it with a Stone Edge, and it gets hit by Sand. Now it's recovering some HP with leftovers. I don't really understand leftovers on Meganium either, and I like to have it on really high defense Pokemon, whereas I don't feel like Meganium would fit that. And once again, this is not a knock on Nick. My man played a great battle. If it wasn't for one Pokemon in particular, I would have lost this battle. But I kind of just spoiled it. Oh well. I'll continue commenting. So I think I might have accidentally pressed Focus Blast. There's no way I would have tried to do a Focus Blast. Trust me, I'm not a dummy like that. So I must have accidentally hit that. And Shane's getting hit up with another Sandstorm. And then I wise up and press the right button and use Eruption. And now I do know that's based on how much HP you have left. This is how much damage it will do. And yeah, out goes Meganium, super effective as well. So yeah, that's definitely a big knockout, because Meganiums, they could be tough, that's for sure. I decided to take out my Typhlosion just because I don't feel like I can do a lot of damage to this Noivern. And I just bring out the Politoed again. At this point, this Draco Meteor is like third one, fourth one he's using. I lost count. So his special attack must be going down like crazy. But the special attack, its original special attack must be super high, because it still does a lot of damage. My Politoed has great defensive stats, so this is a strong Pokemon Noivern. And I kind of think I underrated it for the competitive game, to be honest. I really do. So out comes this Umbreon named Rinsler. I'd love to hear the story behind that. That name. Yeah, I never really nicknamed Pokemon too much myself, but I might have to start doing that because it is pretty funny. So yeah, Reflect is finally gone. That thing is frustrating. Reflect could really get annoying. You have a lot of special attackers on your team the way I do. So I'm using Surf. And this Umbreon will be a problem for me just because very high special defense. I have nothing but special attackers on my team. So, you know, that could be a problem. And I don't know if you guys could tell, I am getting a little bit better at this game. You know, baby steps every battle. And this is a pre-recorded battle. I've gotten even better since this, so hope you guys are taking notice to that. That would make me happy. If you guys say, hey, JJP, you're starting to get better, because as you guys know, I was all about the cards. So, using Bounce on Umbreon, doesn't do too much, just because 60 damage isn't that much for an attack. And I just keep trying to use it anyway, because I have leftovers on my Politoed, so I'm not going to get hit by his attack, and I'm just going to keep regenerating health. So he sees it's starting to become a little bit of an annoying back and forth between Umbreon and Politoed, and brings out Charizard. Charizard gets hit by my bounce, and I recover again from leftovers. And now out comes the Mega Charizard Y. Woo! Here's the big boy. Flapping its majestic wings and whatnot. Yeah, I really like Mega Charizard Y, and definitely have to breed for a really good Charmander, because I'm going to want to use this eventually, as I am still a Charizard fan. So now I'm getting hit with Solar Beam. Super effective, and bye-bye Politoed, I'll miss you, man. You pink and blue goodness. Now out comes my shiny Imposter Ditto. This thing saved the day. Really, really did. If it wasn't for this, I would have lost the battle for a fact. So now I'm turning into his Charizard Y, which is sick. I highly suggest having an Imposter Ditto on your team. I honestly have been using it like crazy, and the thing is really, really good. Like, if EV trained for speed and maybe like either defense or HP, the thing is just really good, because then you could start to attack first, and it's really great. So now I'm using Flamethrower on his Metagross, and just like that, Metagross is gone. So there's one knockout with my Ditto. Sound Strike comes out again. This thing has been tearing me apart this battle. And it's using another Draco Meteor. And luckily I survived. Barely. I barely survived that. And luckily I did. If I didn't survive that hit, I definitely would have lost as well. Because now I'm using Dragon Pulse, and finally out goes this Noivern. That thing was strong. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. So see you later, Sound Strike. Go strike somewhere else, man. Honestly. Now comes the Charizard Y. And luckily here I attack first. Like I said, if you EV train Ditto for speed, thing is a beast. Because look at that. Now I'm taking out his Mega with my Ditto. Like, that's just really huge. It's such a huge knockout. It's insane. And now that's 3 knockouts with Ditto. That's half his team. So thank God for that. Ditto finally goes down by Umbreon, and now things start to get annoying. You'll see what I mean. Because now I only have Typhlosion and Tyranitar left. I don't know if this Umbreon has an attack that can really take out my Tyranitar, but just in case it did, I put in Typhlosion just to try to do whatever damage I could against it. I almost took it down with that Eruption. It did like 2/3 of the HP, but it has Citrus Berry, and the thing knows Moonlight too, so yeah, it's really annoying. I'm using Focus Blast. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna knock it out, and nope. Once again, it hangs on. Just because Focus Blast, once again, that's a special attack. Umbreon high special defense. You know, had that been like a Karate Chop from a Machoke, maybe this thing would be gone. Or Machamp, I should say. So now I'm using Flamethrower since I've taken a bit of damage. I don't think Eruption will be as good. I try using Focus Blast again. and it keeps avoiding my attacks too. A lot of it, my attacks got avoided this battle as well, which never is a good thing. So now I'm using Flamethrower once more. He's pretty much got all of his health back again due to Moonlight, and my Typhlosion goes down from Payback. Excuse me. I'm like burping during my commentary, man. That's not cool. Just had some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Forgive me. So, yeah, this was a long battle, guys. So, out comes Tyranitar. I'm using Dragon Dance, because I'm like, screw this, man. I gotta take this thing out already. I've had enough. And now that I see that it has Payback and Moonlight, I'm not really too worried about it taking me out, because, you know, I'm a Dark type as well. So it's getting hit by my Sands. I try to use Stone Edge. Once again, not working out. It uses Torment on me, so I can't use Stone Edge again, but I'm like, that's all good, you know, I still got Earthquake. Obviously I don't want to use Crunch because it's Dark type. So, using Earthquake, and I was like, damn, how's that I take it out even after the Dragon Dance? But then I'm like, Moonlight's not bringing that much health back, so it looks like I'll finally be able to take it out. Gets hit with the Sand one more time, using Stone Edge. And does that do it, or is it one more shot? Yep, that does it. And I finally take this Umbreon out and win. But I only won by one Pokemon, so as you guys could see, you know, Ditto had some real value during this game, so, you know, this match was all about Ditto, for sure. So big thank you to Nick for the battle. It was a great battle, man. Really long, really hard fought, and it was awesome, man. I hope we can do it again. Stay tuned for more battles, guys. I got a lot coming up, and a lot more strategies and things like that. Jordan, out.